everybody, welcome to Nerd Comment Commentary here on the SourceFed Nerd channel. So excited about that. That's
where Nerd Comment Commentary lives, on the SourceFed
Nerd channel, where we talk about your comments on our delightful videos. I'm Matt Lieberman.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm William Haynes.
Yeah.
And before we jump into your comments from all the videos this week, we want to see some of the artwork that y'all sent in.
Whoa!
I know, right?
Oh, man!
I know, right?
Art, right?
I know, right?
Our audience is so talented.
You right.
You right.
So Steve, Joe, and Trisha did a table talk about the 4th of July and public restroom stories, and it was super, super fun.
Some weird public restroom stories.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. And we were all so tired. We started singing for no reason.
Damn, girl.
Damn, girl. Yeah, it was real awkward. But a commenter named Joe Beretta said...
That's a dumb name.
I know, right? Said, ham, girl. Shit, I mean, lamb, girl. Damn it, I'm drunk. Or hungry.
I think easily both of those things.
Lamb, girl.
Lamb, girl.
Next time I go to a restaurant, I'm gonna say lamb, girl.
And it's gonna be a dude, and he's gonna be like, "Excuse me," and you're gonna be like,
I'm gonna say, just like people can say you guys, and it refers to ladies, I can call you girl.
Yeah, I love calling straight men girl because they don't know what to do with it, and it's the most fun thing.
It's so emasculating, it makes me feel like less of a man. I don't know if I can accept the fact that I might not be a full man.
Get it, girl.
Damn, girl, you getting worked up.
My feelings are hurt.
Girl, you seem tense. You okay? You okay, girl?
So Adrian Perez says, I once took a pee with Sir Patrick Stewart.
No way.
I was in the stall, and I guess his bodyguards didn't realize I was in there after he cleared the bathroom. I walked out. He's just standing there peeing, and awkwardly I go over to the peeing stall because I didn't know what to do. So I decided to pee again. We were quiet till we go wash our hands, and he says, "Hello, I'm Patrick Stewart."
Wow.
Me, an idiot, said, "Oh, cool." Then I left, only to realize, holy shit, I just peed with Sir Patrick Stewart.
That is I don't know what I would do if I was like...
What would you do,
If I was like going to a stall, and I was like... Hold up, that's Louis C.K. How you doing?
Fine.
All right.
It weirds me out that guys pee right next to
We do. It's right here.
You're not supposed to go next to each other. You're supposed to.
That's
there's an available
dude
stall,
You have to put a 1 stall gap. If there is an empty stall, you must separate by at least 1 stall.
You stand in the stall next to another dude,
then
you wrong.
You wrong.
You wrong.
You not
you
right.
Wrong. If there will be a line of dudes. If there's only 2 stalls, there will be a line of dudes. Like, I'm not standing next to that
It is
dude.
a bold dude who's going to take that 3rd spot and say, "I'm secure."
What do you do if that happens?
What?
Give him the Luigi death stare. Like,
If you're the only dude in the bathroom, another dude comes in and takes a stall right next to you.
You try
grab
to
his
ignore
shoulder
it.
and hold on.
I don't know. I'm a little pee shy. So like sometimes if that were to happen, it might just stop and I can't finish.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to be a stall only guy, and I was like, you know what? This is silly. I'm an adult.
Will's a poop at home only guy.
Exactly.
Home only.
Thank you. Yeah. I would never do that because that's silly. You know, why would you wreck your own toilet?
I'm gonna get bacteria or something.
You know,
in my body.
I'm like, I'm an adult. Why am I afraid to pee in front of others? So I've been working on myself.
I have real strange friends.
Yeah. Also, how did he decide to pee? How did he pee again? How can you just decide? What mastery do you have over your own bladder?
Because there's so much adrenaline in your system from Sir Patrick Stewart that your body just pees again. You ever gotten so excited you peed a little?
Well, yeah.
There you go.
Agent Monkeys writes, the guy who went into the toilet with the food intending on jizzing on it and then watching people eat it, it's a fetish thing. I will note myself for knowing that.
So the story that Steve told is his most awkward ever public restroom story was some guy went in with a bunch of to-go boxes full of food and then was in the bathroom for a while and then left with the to-go boxes full of food, and he thought it was the weirdest thing because he's like, I don't think the guy ate the food in there.
No, right.
He didn't sound like he was flushing it down the toilet, so Agent Monkeys is letting us know that that guy went in there to jizz on it and then take it back out and watch people eat it. It's a fetish thing.
And he said in it, not on it. I just wanted to confirm. In the
then why didn't he go jizz on it with the people instead of in the public restroom? Then you're getting poo particles in the food. You're exposing it to the air.
Wait, you suggest that he jizzes in front of the people?
No, I'm suggesting that if he's bringing the food to people who are going to eat it, they're going to be able to see that they're jizz on it. I assume that they're being paid or that they're into eating jizz pizza.
No, I do not think they're into it. I think this is a surprise.
I'm sick and tired of
So is it just like fettuccine Alfredo and other white sauce
I really
foods?
enjoy that. I'm really tired of the stigma of people being ashamed of getting their rocks off, all right?
Yeah.
If this guy wants to get his rocks off in his sandwich...
If he wants to trick people into eating his semen, then he should be able to do that.
If I can change the baby right there on the table, there should be a thing you pull out just to... get your rocks off.
Also, we're ignoring the possibility, Occam's razor, that he did not intend to do anything dirty with this food and instead just had explosive diarrhea but had picked up his food first.
That's what Steve assumed.
Right.
Yes.
Occam's razor.
I've heard you say that term before and I still have no idea what it is.
It means that more often than not, the simplest answer is often the right answer. It's like cutting through to the truth, the shortest distance.
You some kind of detective?
Yeah, Will. I'm a dream detective. What you guys don't know is that when I leave this SourceFed office, I walk into people's dreams and save them from their nightmares. I have a big old hat, 2 swords, and a kick-ass gun. Why?
What is an idea but a parasite?
Ooh.
And some other things that Leonardo DiCaprio said in Inception. Together We Are Robots says, awkward bathroom story. Me and 2 slightly intoxicated friends cheered a guy on through a rough bowel movement in the bathroom at SFO. When the final flush happened, we got 3 strangers to cheer along with us.
This isn't even my final flush.
That's so sad for that man. I mean, unless he was all for it and came out of the stall like, I know!
Champion!
I got this!
No, wait, don't touch my hands. They're not clean.
Gotta wash them.
Yeah, I know you guys are, you should clean them too.
I flushed with my foot, but I still gotta wash my hands.
Or he was just like sat there the entire time like, I want to be able to do this without your support.
Yeah,
this is not...
is more likely. So Steve and I played some more Minecraft in a video titled, Oh, Give Me Your Delicious Pig Meat. We were starving and trying to learn, and I think in all the progress we've been making forward, I think we may have taken a step back in this one. We tried real hard, though. We were very frustrated. Let's see. Joshua Cachero says, pro tip, you can make leather armor with the leather you picked up from the cows and the horses. Thank you.
I love how this game is so simple.
Do you play this game?
No, I've never played it before. But it kind of operates on the way my mind works. And like when I think of things simply, I'm like, this is a table.
Grande.
And then nope, it's just a table.
Just a table?
There is an Ariana Grande somewhere.
Yeah, but how do you build this table?
How do you get Ariana Grande to spawn in your base?
Oh, that's easy. I just that's a secret.
Are you making Ariana Grande a creeper?
What if she was creeping on me this whole time, and I was creeping on her back, and neither of us crossed paths?
The only reason she's not appearing in your bedroom is because you've got light.
Because I got light.
You've got that inner light,
she'll just appear.
It's called love.
Yeah.
She'll just appear. Jedi Master 1138 says, I love that a game routinely mastered by 7-year-olds is almost reducing Trisha and Steve to tears. Well, I tell you what, those 7-year-olds probably had a lot more practice at this game than Steve and I did.
Also, when you're a kid, you attack something until it works for you.
That's what I'm saying. The game is so simple that it's a 7-year-old gets it. From what I've heard about the game, what I've read it's not simple.
It's not simple at all.
Well, it's because there's so much you can do, but the concepts behind it are relatively simple.
You want a leather jacket, get that cow. Like how difficult is it?
But it's not just get that cow. It's you want this table, you gotta chop down a tree. Then you gotta build a crafting table or whatever. Then you gotta change your wood into refined wood planks. Then you gotta take your refined wood planks, put them on the crafting table in the right order and stuff to get a table. That's a 7-year-old is not gonna come up with, oh, I need refined wood today.
It just sounds like basic economics, like any 7-year-old would learn in first grade class.
You guys suck.
Yeah.
Awesomeness in Minutes writes, I feel the extreme urge to find their server and just build my own house there so I show up in the middle of the game in iron armor. I honestly think that this game needs to be taken into high gear by letting users into your game.
Maddie does. Maddie lets them in when we're not there and they can build stuff.
They should be there while you're recording. So
every time Steve and I start a new game, something's different.
Do they tear down your home every time?
They haven't torn down our home, although we did start the game and there's a huge lava pit outside our front door, so like imminent death waiting for us.
Oh my goodness, this game sounds like a lot of fun. I didn't know that that's how you played, and I want to play it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I do want to play it, but I like living life.
If I was on your server, I would just build walls around your beds. So that you just wake up in complete darkness and think the game is glitching.
No, we just dig. Oh yeah, we probably would.
I was
We'd be
in
like,
your-
I can't see, Maddie. Turn the brightness up.
If I was in your server, I'd just put a cow next to your bed.
We couldn't find a cow. That'd be great if you put a cow next
just
to our bed.
build one, duh,
Next
Trisha.
team project, stuff a bunch of live livestock into their home so that when they wake up, it's just full of animals.
No, we'd have plenty of food to eat. That'd be nice.
And there's a source-fed, like, they made a server, didn't they, for all the
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, on the
Cool.
Reddit, someone was talking about a
Yeah.
source-fed server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're working on funsy stuff like that. Fenmio says, "Fuck that horse. Why was he standing there?" One of us must have said that. Curse that horse and its free will.
Yeah, you know what? Horses,
mad.
you are second-class citizens. Bow down to us. You should be the hive mind that we control. We broke you for a reason. Stallion of the Cimarron is a movie, right?
I don't know that all of that was said.
I
I mean, but if that's what you heard.
might have skipped around in the video.
You don't like horses?
No, I mean, people have heard my opinion on horses in a table talk, or just people who love horses.
Oh, yeah, people who like horses, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like people who like horses?
No, it's not that I don't like them. It's just that if you're an adult and you still like horses, you might be really boring. And you should take a personal inventory of yourself.
Good, because Steve and
what
I
you're doing
killed
with your
all
life.
the horses we could find in our game, which means
Fuck yeah, that
we're
means you guys are
interesting people.
so interesting. But murder.
Horses do so many
Or
things.
not good at this game.
We did Cards Against Humanity. It was me, Lee, Danny, and Trish, and we asked you guys, what fun words do you know? Teach us things.
Words that you don't think anyone else knows what they mean.
Oh, this is dope. Hilm Joe Shields writes, munting is when two people go to a fresh grave and dig it up. One of the people puts their mouth to the asshole or mouth of the rotting corpse, and the other person jumps on the corpse's stomach. So all the rotting insides and maggots come rushing into the person's open mouth.
I don't think
You're
that's
welcome.
real life.
My body doesn't have maggots.
But like,
Well, not yet.
how many people did this that someone had to give a name to it? Where it's like, these people keep squishing the maggots and the insides into each other's mouths.
I think this happened in one really disturbing, like, human centipede type movie kind of thing, and then someone gave it a name. I don't know that.
But like,
multiple
why
people-
is it munting? Cause like, mouth hunting, like you're hunting for maggots with your mouth, or
Munting.
mouth shunting, punting. Other
yeah.
words that have unting in them, bunting.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird.
Shining Armor says Zarf, the foam or silicone covering that you would put over and or around a paper coffee cup so as not to burn your fingers. Think Starbucks. That's called a Zarf?
That has a name.
That's a zarf.
Zarf.
It's like the thing.
Thundercats.
On the eye, the dot in the eye has a
Zarf.
name. I think it's called a tittle.
What?
And the-
No, it's an umlaut. What are you talking about?
No, the
two
dot on
dots?
top of an eye is called a tittle, and then like the eye on top of when you cross the T, it's called a tattle. No, I'm for real. I'm for real.
No,
Diddle tattle?
I feel like
Yeah,
someone was
diddle-daddle.
screwing with you.
Grammar class
Your dad
with
tell you
You
William
think a
Hanks.
fact that I read on Twitter would be wrong?
He
How
learned it
dare
from the
you?
Orange Walkers.
Oh yeah.
Well, they do have a lot of knowledge.
Does Darth Rowe have a tittle?
Not anymore,
Or
since
a
everyone
tattle?
knows Jon Snow took the information
Took
away
his
from
tittle.
Darth Rowe.
He took Darth Rowe's tittle.
Idiot,
What
do
the
you
fuck?
even watch Game of Thrones?
Laura Faith G says FUBAR. It's an acronym for fucked up beyond all reason. That one I've heard before.
Fubar?
I didn't know that FUBAR stood for something. I just heard the term before. Would you classify my hentai piece as FUBAR? Did you guys even watch it?
I didn't get to see it.
Why would I watch that?
Because it was the best. It
I
was
heard
the
you
most
put
fun.
a tentacle in your mouth.
Without thinking, it was immediate, and only a little proud. Only a little
boy.
proud of it.
Okay, Salvage B292 says stum, adjective pronounced stum. To keep stum is to keep quiet about something that has the potential to land you in trouble. It likely originated as a term used by British criminals and it is a mutation of the German word stum, meaning silent. You smart.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Stum.
Oh man.
You gotta that
I'm
should
terrible.
be a word.
I'm terrible at keeping secrets, And I already know there's currently someone in this office who is keeping shtum about something that she did yesterday to something belonging to someone else in this office.
And I'm a witness.
And he's a witness.
Tell us, Matt.
And I saw it. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that because I'm afraid of the individual who is currently keeping shtum.
Nah, broke some stuff yesterday.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah,
The only person you're scared of in the office.
That's true.
Oh wait, I forgot. This could happen to me.
Wait, what? Tell me.
Hurt me. I didn't say what. It could be anything, but.
Wait, what did break?
I know there's no bleeps on this channel, but can you just bleep name?
No way.
Is that no? All right.
No way.
You're not. Hey man.
We don't censor
You're
on
not protected.
SourceFed Nerd.
I was just making everyone aware that there was a situation. You're the one who'd ratted
I don't even know. Like, we're just like looking at each other and then making jokes and then.
Yeah, what happened?
Was like, I'm gonna knock this off this counter. Bam.
Yeah, so that sand that's all over the floor today, that's from was that Resident Evil thing that's Steve's. And that's the thing. It was one of the coolest things that Steve had.
Oh, I
wasn't
liked
like
that
I liked it too.
Sand was all over the
don't tell
floor.
Steve.
There's a pile of sand on the floor and I'm like, oh, we're gonna clean this up.
But Steve watches Nerd Comment Commentary.
Hashtag
it's
don't
his
tell
favorite
Steve.
video every week. How on earth are we? Well, here's the thing.
Because we're tasking all of you with not telling Steve what he just heard.
But here's what we should do now. The truth's coming out anyway. This bomb's already gonna go off. I say we tell Steve, and then we use that information to screw with the rest of the week.
But let me explain to you how bad of a crime this was. The thing falls on the floor. It breaks into like 3 pieces. Picks it up, throws it in the garbage can that far away, and it's a pile of sand on the ground. I'm like, what is she gonna vacuum up? And as you can see, it's a pile of sand
It's still there, and it's right by my desk, and so many people came up to me and were like, do you do
What's
this?
that sand? That's true. I asked you earlier today, and you were stum.
Yeah, I was
About
stum.
it.
I was keeping quiet because I didn't want to get my ass beat. Yeah.
Dev Tom says ambisextrous, the ability to masturbate with either hand.
You have
that true?
Serious skill. Well,
Is that a real word?
I feel like it's more of an Urban Dictionary word than like a Webster's word. Unless Webster was
but if you're talking about the root of the language and the prefix and everything, it all makes sense. Ambisextrous.
Did she say ambisextrous? The actual
Which
term
hand
is bididdler.
Bididdler?
Yeah, bididdler.
Okay.
That sounds like a clothing line, like pants by Diddler.
Yeah.
And it's just crotchless with easy access.
Yeah.
Just a line of clothes for people that masturbate a lot?
In public, yeah.
By Diddler.
Or just like with convenient thigh holes to like let you in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bididdler is a new type of clothing for people who aren't afraid to go down and get in.
Dude,
New
you don't have to tell
Strensum's
me about
Diddler
that.
pants.
Oh, boy.
For those of you who can't
We
wait to
talked
slip
about
your
that.
pants off and are tired of cutting out holes, we here at Strensum's have provided a breathable mesh on your thighs that you can reach right through and start diddling away. We also have a very convenient collector cup that you can then auction off on eBay. It's got Iron Man on it or any of the other Avengers through to a tie-in with Marvel and Disney.
It's Hawkeye. He's not the favorite.
He's not the favorite. You're not
on
going to
the
fetch
cup.
a pretty price for Hawkeye's
He's on the
cup.
cup. I like
Sorry,
him.
Jeremy Renner.
Well, thank you everyone so much for watching this episode of Nerd Comment Commentary. Before we go, we need to give away a sweet t-shirt from FHP to, let's see, we're going to give it to Salvage B292, who told us all about what shtum or shdoom, I think it may be pronounced, told us what that means.
Yeah,
and
Salvage.
about how to keep shdoom.
And we want to know, why is Iron Man your favorite Avenger? Let us know in the comments down below.
Robert Downey Jr., please.
Probably. Or all his money, because we all want to be rich and drunk
And all
and
his
bang
smarts. 'cause
Yeah, he's
super
smart.
tech
He's
Pretty
savvy.
much the perfect
people. And he
person.
doesn't trust anyone. And that's dangerous.
Still wouldn't bone him though. Bone too many people, STDs.
He would.
What if he got a test and he came back clean?
The suit actually cleans you out, just so you guys know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it cleans
I had to think about it then. If he wasn't married, I don't want Pepper Potts to kill me.
Oh, that's true. They're not married.
So this weekend, we've got an all-new SourceFed animated coming up for you guys. And Matt went to see Sex Tape, yeah?
It's true. It's explosive.
Are there
and
jokes in it?
There are lots of jokes. And I'm still recovering. I had to change and everything. So, you know, be ready for that.
He'll tell you about it later today.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you next week, probably.
Probably.